See, disappointment for my budget, if you ask me, basically, which is not completely addressed right now, rather than this, I'm worried, which is concerned, is my concern, from where the money will come. And I tell you, where is my concern? Last year, my tax collection was 60,000 crores. To be exactly, I can say 57,000 crores from my revised budget. Now, this year, if you see the earlier interim budget where they've talked about the figure where they've asked to jump by another 21%, it's humanly impossible. From where this money will come? And my fear is this: will you breach the fiscal deficit? You have said you were talking about 3.4, now you're talking about 3.3%, seems to be improvement. But it will be only an improvement on two things: where the tax money comes from. Will you be able to raise in 9 months so much money? Right? This becomes a very skeptical thing. And it should not be a fear psychosis, should not happen where there's a gun on the SSC head to see that he pays more and more taxes. That should we don't expect, that should be a regime likely to come, that we don't expect it. Though I have a serious doubt the government will be able to see the revised budget, with the budget which they put it on the interim budget of 13.8 lakhs crore, 80,000 crores, is very, very challenging, daunting when the economy is on the downside. When you yourself have said we were 5.8% in the last quarter of the last year, this quarter ending June will again not likely to be good. Now the economy is a downward. By the time you reverse it, and then the results start coming in, you have to pay income tax on your earnings. When the earning doesn't come, the tax doesn't come. And in any way, you've given a lot of relief on the personal income tax side. So in my opinion, if you ask me, the biggest challenge before the government is from where the money is going to come from. Will they be able to raise the money, and will there be a fiscal prudence of 3.3%, and there should be not a major breach at the end of the year where you find the revenue targets are not being met. So this is number one part is concerned. Second, I'm not very happy with the capitalization of bank of 70,000 crores. I feel it's inadequate. It's very less the way the sector is stressed. But you see the economic survey and what even today budget says, they feel the non-performing assets are likely to be less by 1 lakh crore as compared to the previous year. So that they talk about it. So that's released a lot of money. They believe by IBC resolution, there'll be a lot of money coming out of it basically. That cash flow of the bank, which is stuck up in bad loans, sticky loans, will come back to the bank. So these are certain things which the government have relied on, but it's seeing the sector stress, seeing the way the private sector, public sector, everybody needs funding, that 70,000 crores, leveraging it is inadequate. I believe finance minister should have given a more comfort if more funds are required, like as done in the past, the money will not be shortcoming. That sentence, a comfort would have come to the banking sector. So this is my very serious disappointment for the money, and this will affect the whole budget. See, the rest is all miscellaneous. If the money doesn't come in, the whole budget, all targets get missed. So money has to come in basically.